Hello guys, this is a night check on these beds to know how well they are doing. See, it is night hours, darkness everywhere. The place is dark, so to put lights in here for them this night. I have to do this gently, not to make them scared. I have to mop this whole space gently. So voila, these are the beds. See them? So seems like their feet are all out. So let me open up this whole partition and see how well they are doing. Oh, I'm not with my tripod stand here. It's gonna be challenging holding this phone. See, their water is out already. So like I said, once I step into the pen, first thing I'm looking out for mortalities. So there isn't mortality, we take it out. So now is the right time to take off this tray. So this tray will no longer be needed in here. From today, I'll be taking off this tray, feeling busy and feel as there's someone under distress. Okay, I think it's good. So guys, just chill with me while I'm trying to open up this whole stuff to feel their feet first. No matter how gentle I try to be with this zinc, it will always make noise. They are iron sheet zinc. You still have some little flame spoon in there. So the place is still warm. So that's why I was lowering it down. So guys, I'll fill up the feeders with feed. I was able to secure Breedwell starter feed for them. So I'm going to fill up the feeders. Then the next thing will be topping up the kerosene in the stove so that the warmth will still be retained for them. That whisk was not necessary. So I just find a way to get these feeders all out. This guy is stuck inside the feeder. Be gentle so it doesn't jump out. Their crops are filled. So that means they eat well. The crops are filled. They are eating well. The crops are filled. So the consumption level is picking up. The crops are filled. They need more feed. But it seems to be strong. So that means they need water too as well. But there's water. It's not like there's no water in here for them. There's water. There's water. So from tomorrow I'll be taking off some of these papers. Tomorrow morning, taking off the papers and adding more wood shavings is going to be one of the tasks for tomorrow morning. So I'll share footage of what's happening here. Guys, you guys have to chill. Chill. Let's just jump out. So I'm not with my tripod, so visuals is a bit unstable. I'm going to come out with the tripod stand. So I need to get our feeder down there. But let me just fill these ones up first. So I kept the feed outside here. Keep the bag. So this is the Breedwell starter feed. can see it very well. Yes, it's the breeding starter feed. So I use my hand to scoop. That's because I didn't come out with anything to scoop it with. They're very hungry. The light has been out for about 3 hours or 4, which is not ideal. You're supposed to have light all around. Why they don't have light all around is because I don't have a solar lamp around here to serve as lighting for them. So I'm using the torch down here. These guys, so they just have to manage. So somehow it might affect the speed of growth because of the level of light out. So that's why it's important for your birds during brooding. They should have at least 23 hours of light because their crops and their body system is quite small. So they only eat small quantities of it per time. So when they eat regularly, small quantities at all times, it will help them to grow and start developing a bigger system that can accumulate feed for a longer period. That's the idea. So while placing the feeders, you need to be careful so I don't press it on any of them. From observation so far, there's not been any mortality. I'm observing them very well. I'm looking out. There was one noiler that was very weak. I think I can see spotted there. That noiler there is still very weak. Okay. But it has moved from where I dropped it to that place as well. I pray it survives. And I don't have a sick bay for brooding birds. I need to make plans for that. So that can help them to grow. I need to make plans for sick bay during brooding. It's important because that one I would have separated it now. I didn't have a sick bay for brooding birds. I can only easily separate the ones that are bigger because of they don't need heat. So separating this one, I need to make sure I place it in a place that has heat source. So right about now, I'm stepping inside. Why I'm using my foot because I don't have a footwear for this particular pen yet. So that's why I'm using my foot. It is not ethical. We Africans. We are Africans. So let me just take this guy off this place at once. Since I'm here, the floor feels wet. It feels wet. So I think I might take off some of the papers now so that it doesn't get too wet, because when it gets too wet, it's going to breed coccidosis too early. So, see that noise? Because they need light. So, I'll take off some of these papers because it feels wet and that's not good. It's a bit strenuous for me this night taking off those papers, but I think I will too. I'll take that stress because I don't want to take chances on them coming down on coccidosis too early. I'm supposed to use something to scoop this feed. I have one here, so I use my hands. Terrible singer, yet I'm the music producer. The music producer is a terrible singer. Okay. The next line of action is to take off this tray and let them be. Okay, tray is off. So before I place this feeder in here, I want to take off some of these papers in some areas. Even if I can't take them all off, I'll take most of them out because they are now wet. They are now wet. Few wetness. When I stepped in my fruits. So those are one of the qualities of a good stockmanship. You have to feel this to know how well you are doing. Yes, the environment. I'm not able to take off all of them. See, they are bursting in the bushings already. So that's one of the things I was avoiding. So let me give them their feed to avoid the shenanigans. Okay, so the next line of action is to fill up this kerosene stove. To add some kerosene. I have to turn off the lights. There's some flames in there. You can see it. I can turn it on. Flame is off. These guys are making noise because they don't have lights. I've not turned on the torch yet. Still hot. Wow. Shut the fuck. Okay, the rope is really not too low. See? It's totally dry. So the ropes here are burning already. So let me get the kerosene I came here with. Brooding this time of the year is quite expensive because of cost of heating. Heating. I got this from a retail store around my neighborhood for 1,000. It's quite expensive. So I hope this will serve them all through the nights. Serve them all through the night. You guys are making noise because they don't have lights. So what I'm doing, I'm trying to soak the ropes with kerosene from the top so that it's going to be easily lit once I introduce fire in there. What's happening there? The noise, that noise you're hearing because of there's no light for them. So that's why they are agitating. The sudden power going off, sudden light going off, sorry, it's causing them to agitate. They need more, they need lights, they need light, they need light, they need light, we need lights. I'm coming. Okay, next line of action is to light up the stock. I'm not with my tripod stand here, so I think I have to pause this video so that I'll be able to put this down and light up the stove. Meanwhile, the little broom I use in turning on this stove, I can't find it. So I'm going to be going through another route of turning on this, which is quite dangerous. Please don't try this at home. Please do not try this at home. This process is quite dangerous. See? Then try this at home. Okay, we have this lights up. So I'll have to observe. I have to observe the level of the flame. So before I drop this down, I have to make sure I scare them away from that center, so that I don't drop it on any of them. See? Easy peasy. Okay, but there's a problem now. The way I dropped this stuff is going to cause a challenge. It's going to cause a challenge in the sense that it's going to block the light source to this washing can. Sorry guys about the motion. The motion is not good. Visuals is not there. So the flames are coming up. The feeders are not enough. I need more 3 feeders to add for these guys. But I'll be able to add more 3 feeders when I have I've been able to expand this space. Meanwhile, I am seeing some serious hazard in here. There's a rat in here. I have to chase the rat away from there before I leave here. Those rats are the sources of salmonellas that affect farms. Like I said before, this farm is not rat proof, so I have to deal with that. So guys, please, at this point, this is all for now, but I have to pause this video so that I'm able to turn on the lights and take care of that rat that I'm seeing in there. So guys, I've successfully covered this space for these guys, so they are doing well. There's been no mortality. Added feeds for them that can carry them till morning, till whenever this light goes low. So this is the setup. I've covered it with all zinc totally. So that's all. Till tomorrow morning, I'll see join and continue and show you guys updates. Thanks guys. Still stay put and follow through on this video to the very end, and please watch the full series in the coming days to come to see how well I'm taking care of these birds, so that you can replicate the same procedures. So stay put. So guys, I'm in here this morning, routine morning checks. So this is setup. So right about now, I want to open this stuff gradually. I'm scared. I was able to get some of the papers last night. I was able to remove some of the papers last night. So you see, the light has gone really low. So first thing first, I'm not going to do anything serious right now. I just want to give them a brighter source of light by using the transparent zinc here. So why I did not use the transparent zinc here last night is because of this place is an incomplete building, and I don't want to drag attention of people with lights in here at night. So that's why I didn't use the transparent zinc at night, for security reasons. I don't want to drag attention. So guys, their medications is still remaining, as the water is still remaining, but their feeds are low. I think why the feeds are still remaining is because of maybe they didn't have the lights. You see, they are excited already, jumping for joy. I feel that the reason why the feed is still remaining is because there was no light for them to continue eating. You see now they are jumping for joy. Excitement is there. This space is really small, so the next thing I will be doing is to make arrangement to expand this space for them. So that will be the next line of action. Expand the space. I don't want to do anything really serious right now, so I'll just try, step out, make that arrangement, and I'll be back. But first of all, let me cover this top. Oh, okay. Let me check if the kerosene stove still has some lights in there. The place still feels warm. It feels warm, so I feel it's almost off. I just saw only one rope with flame there, so that means it's almost off. Arrangement for kerosenes. The weather is quite cold this period of the year. It's very cold. You see, the transparent zinc has helped for light. You can see some lightness inside, so they can eat and drink with this light. For the next 1 hour, so when I'll be able to now come back and refill the drinkers with more water and give them maybe more heat and expand the space for them, so that they will be able to be more free around. And I will definitely add more feeders. But the feeders here are very few. So guys, stay put. Aren't they amazing? Okay guys, we are back in the farm. It's late morning hours to check up on these guys. Early this morning I just changed only the zinc, and from the look of things their feet are out, water is out. Okay, that's not too bad. That's what I actually wanted. The place feels a bit warm. So like I always do, I'll open up this whole thing and start looking out for any case of mortality. So let me just keep this camera here while I open up this whole space. Okay, their feet are already out. Yesterday I wanted to remove some of the papers, so removing of the papers might be the first line of action. But I feel they are agitated and hungry. Okay, maybe I'll just give them food. I wanted to add some nutrients on this floor to give it some thickness. So they are hungry already. Give them food, we should do the next thing. So I'm going to give them food right about now. So we have our breed well starter. I think I gave them this feed last night. Once I give them last night, they already out. So we can see. And we pour this here, drop this here. can. I will take off some of these papers. I was able to move some of them last night. So just taking some of them out. Something here to do is close. And you see, that's noiler is highly disturbed. I wish I can have a special place to keep this noiler. How I use it, have a special place to keep it. I want to add more sawdust in here, but I'll do that later in the day. I'll do that later in the day. Because what I do, I pour thin layers of sawdust, of wood shavings when the birds arrive. And this one is already getting wet. So I think I need to pour another layer, but I'll do that later in the night. I'm running late for an appointment. So I'll do that later in the night. Just to give them. I'm yet to make an arrangement for. This is the first time I'm brooding here, so I don't have a special footwear for this space yet because my different pens, I have different footwear for my different pens. I don't use the same footwear on all the pens because I'm not using the foot deep. So as a fallout of that, I'm just using my bare feet for now. Hopefully, I pray I remember to get a footwear for this pen space. I pray I remember to get one. It's not professional using my bare feet. Still have some remnants of the kerosene inside. But do I need to still give them heat? Yes. Because the weather is cold this time of the year. So before I will put in the kerosene, I need to put water for them. Meanwhile, the water will give them is water without ice. Well, that was advantage of using nipple drinker is that I don't have to do no flushing at all times. So that's one of the advantages of using a nipple drinker. But it also comes with its own disadvantages because sometimes there are some layers of dirt inside of the nipple line, and your birds might come down on some illness as a result of those clogging of so many medications that are turned to something else. They might build up some bacteria inside of the nipple line. So, but the wise thing to do is that every 2 weeks or every month, you get to disinfect the line by flushing it with hydrogen peroxide or disinfectant or maybe salt. But I use hypo with warm water to flush my nipple lines. I hope to show you guys a video about how I do that. What's happening there? So I have a reason of feeling this happy because I wanted to get exhausted before night hours. Today is Saturday, and Sunday morning I will be very busy. I will leave very early. So I want to do all my preparations on this night against tomorrow. So I want to fill this up so that by this night I will be able to fill it up again. So as we stir them up into some paste. Bragada. Okay, they're good. Do I need to still give them heat again? I think I won't give them heat till night hours. Yes, they are getting bigger and stronger. I won't give them heat till evening hours. Let me see how it pans out. Although the weather is quite cold, it's not really warm. Not really warm. The weather is calm, not really cold, and it might rain at any time. Oh, what do I do? Okay. I don't want to take chances, so what do I start to use? Let me just give them little hits. Little one. So I've been able to add more kerosene in the stove and turn it on so that the little heat will give them some warmth, for the remaining part of the day because the weather feels cold. So right about now, I'll be covering this space for these guys, and my job here is for now. So yeah, good. So there's a way I cover these things. I try not to make this other zinc to lap on this because this is plastic. It's not iron. Anyway, it's plastic, but it gives them some extra light in here. So the next thing I'll do is I'll just use this carton to cover this space here because I don't have enough blood. So I was supposed to expand this space, but I'm running out of time because I have an appointment in an hour to catch up. So the next thing I'll do, okay, to use this other carton to cover the space here. Excellent. So this space is covered. It will help to conserve some heat for these guys. Oh, that's too high. Okay, I'll just keep it this way. This will serve. It will just help to conserve heat for them. So these guys are okay. So right about now, my job here is done. This is covering. So the essence of doing this covering this way is so that the cost of heat will be a bit less. I was discussing with one of my neighbor that raised chicken. So he was telling me of how much he has spent on heat for his beds. So if you're using a big room, it can be expensive. But if you're doing a small 10, 200, 100 beds, doing this kind of setup is quite easy to run. So I just used barricades and blocks to cover it up. And it's a simple setup. Make your cost on heating to be a bit less for you so that it's easy to manage. Okay, guys, this will be all for today. So till tomorrow. Bye bye.